They tried to erase him, but he turned into the Tempest. No terror, no remorse. He is not their casualty. He is the aftermath they caused. Now he stands firm, unchanged, challenging them to confront the beast they forged. You sheeped me, now face me, coward. When I dragged myself back with sharpened fangs and eyes burning in the dark, they labeled me a threat. I became what endurance required. They peeled away everything human, piece by piece, and now they pretend to be shocked that I no longer tremble, that I don't bleed when they slice me, that I don't break when they disappear. They never saw the nights I spent staring into the void, provoking it to blink first. They never heard the screams I swallowed, the battles I fought behind silent eyes. They wanted something obedient, easy to pull by strings, a doll, a chess piece. I was never meant to awaken, never meant to ascend. But when I did, when I started connecting the fragments, they walked away. They had no need for a spirit that refused to be owned.
I am no longer their invention. I am the outcome of their abandonment, their brutality, their fear. They forged me from cinders and wondered why I move like fog. They shattered me and recoiled when I returned, made of shards and vengeance. I don't want their regrets. I don't want their sympathy. I want their gaze. Look at me. Face the version of me they swore could never be born. I am not a silhouette. I am the storm itself. I am done waiting. This is not a plea. It's judgment. They said I was too loud, too much, too sensitive. So I buried the parts of me that longed for love and nurtured the parts that knew how to endure. I stopped waiting for compassion. I learned to move unseen, to rebuild without witnesses, to convert pain into power. They think they know me. They think they remember me.
But that version, the gentle one, the forgiving one, perished in the flames they ignited. I carry her remains in my chest like armor. Every breath echoes with what they destroyed. Every step I take now cracks the ground they once stood on so proudly. I no longer hide. I no longer apologize for who I've become. Why should I? They forced me to claw out of a grave with nothing but fury and a shattered heart. Now I wear both as trophies. This strength was earned. Every mark, every scream turned quiet. Every frozen morning I rose when vanishing felt easier. I learned how to fight, not only others, but myself, my doubt, my shadows. I stared into the mirror and met the enemy, and I didn't look away. I held her gaze until she became my image, not my terror. Now they pretend they never noticed, as if they played no part, as if they didn't strike the match and smile while everything I loved turned to ash. Cowards.
Now they whisper my name like a warning. They talk about how I changed, how I'm colder, harder, out of reach. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am unreachable now. That's because I climbed so far out of the hole they dug that they can't even see me anymore. I am not who I was. I don't beg. I don't chase. I don't need. I decide. I decide where I go, who I trust, and what I burn if necessary. I paid for my place in blood, in sleepless nights, empty days, the weight of solitude, the sting of betrayal. I paid with every part of me that was once whole. And what did I receive? Strength, unbreakable, relentless, the kind that can't be stolen, because it was forged, not handed out. They think they see me, the posture, the mask, the armor, but they don't see the war inside, the daily battles to remain standing, to keep moving, to avoid falling back into the abyss the world tried to drag me into. They don't hear the ghosts. They don't hear the whispers in the dark. They don't feel the weight I carry, every scar, every wound, every memory. I am not asking for room. I am not requesting permission. I am claiming what is mine. They believed what they built was eternal, untouchable, above me. But nothing lasts forever. Towers collapse, empires decay, kings fall, and I will still be standing when it all collapses. They will watch in terror as I rise, walking through the ruins of what they once controlled. They will reach for the power they had, only to feel it slip away, like sand through their hands. They will speak my name, not with laughter, but with fear, because I am no longer who I was. I released the need for approval. I let go of the hunger to be validated. I do not ask permission. I do not seek acceptance. I exist beyond their grasp, beyond their rules, beyond their small, petty games. I am not a footnote in their story. I am the force that rewrites it entirely. They had their moment. They built their fragile kingdom, convinced it would endure. But the foundation was weak. The walls were thin. The fractures were already there. I saw them, all of them, and I waited. I waited for the perfect moment to step forward and show them what they never wanted to admit, that I was always stronger, that I was always meant to win.